Hello, and welcome to Nine Souls. This is Future Entity here to say that I was very sick while recording this, and this was also the first time I've ever recorded a video to post online, so there will be audio issues with my mic that I've since ironed out. Please bear with me here, and I hope you enjoy regardless. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Standard mode, because I know how to play this game already.
Yee! I knew you were here. I can smell your cooking from way out there. Snacking on grilled fish again, are you? Aren't you excited for dinner tonight? The auntie next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time.
So one thing that may become apparent the more I post videos, assuming I post more videos, and this isn't just a one-off thing that I decide I don't really want to do anymore, is that I have a hard time being an asshole. It hurts my soul to be an asshole. Even if it's in a video game. I don't understand why. Sometimes maybe I do it in real life is a different story. Maybe I'm, an idiot and I say something wrong or whatever. But in games, for whatever reason, if I play like an asshole, I feel like an asshole. So, expect me to be, especially in RPG games, the nice guy. I just hope it'll be seasoned normally.
Don't worry, I won't let you down.
Did you come running to me just to talk about dinner?
Oh right, the flower!
So, one thing that jumps out at me immediately is that I really like the vibe of this game. I like the art, the movement feels nice, the gameplay. When somebody said it's like 2D Sekiro, I was not prepared for how correct they were. I never played Sekiro, but I've seen plenty of gameplay of it. Debating on whether or not I should buy that, but we'll see.
Found the exit. There's no way to go back now.
This messy note seems like the last words of the deceased before they passed away. Yep, we're gonna be using this throughout the entire game. And then we'll do basic attacks.
One day, the noble swordsman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. It turned out to be a great hero.
The handwriting is quite neat for something written by a child. In the bottom left corner, there is a note stating that this is the 63rd episode. A future manga writer. I believe the term is mangaka? Something like that. My friends are into anime and manga. I'm clearly not. I just play games. And clearly this is my way of playing more games, because, man, let me tell you, Call of Duty, Destiny, Warframe, you know, playing the same multiplayer games over years and years and years just gets...
How does that hit me through the fucking barricade? Bruh.
tiring.
I thought there'd be some in the Forbidden Cave, but I haven't seen a single one. Where are you, Crimson Hibiscus?
Crimson Hibiscus? Is that the flower you've been fussing about?
Yeah, that's the flower they use for the ceremony. According to the shaman, the bigger the flower...
There's one right up there.
Wow, you're right. But I'm not sure I can even climb up that high. Hey, hold on. How did a boar get all the way up there? Aw, it snatched the flower away. Oh well, it probably needs it more than I do. Ah, it's about to get dark. Let's head back to the village. I'll go look somewhere else next time.
I got you, little bro.
I'll get that flower for you. Huh? It's fine, you really don't have to. Are you really gonna go get it? Okay, I'll wait here for you. Be careful not to get hurt.
I got it. I don't even have a health bar yet. Now, this is kind of cool. It's not used very much, and I wish it was. But giving you a grappling hook just outright is kind of cool. I just wish they used it more. And you'll see what I mean when we get later on into the game. Nope, fuck that up. Nope, okay, hold on, this is not working. Jump, grapple, there we go. Now, since I know how to play this game, people who have already played this game are probably wondering why isn't he, you know, doing the extra stuff, and that's because I'm just gonna hold off until the tutorial says so. Just so that people who have never seen this game before can follow along. Nope, come here. There we go.
These flowers that appear around the Peach Blossom Village are used by villagers as a decoration during the ceremony. Legend has it that harvest will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. While that hasn't been proven, everyone still gets more food after the ceremony.
Oh. Oh, I remember this area now. Okay.
I hope you didn't get hurt. That boar was huge. Don't push yourself too hard. It was only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Here. Wow, you really got it back for me. It's even prettier up close.
Given time, even the prettiest flowers wilt. Wow, what an optimist.
That's okay. At least we're here to see it, even if it won't be for long.
Now that's a real optimist.
I don't really see the meaning behind all this. But you still went out of your way to help me retrieve it. Thanks, Yi.
Mm-hmm.
We should head back. We'll be in trouble if they find us here. Wow, this festival market is so lively. Look, every household has dried meat, and someone's even brewing wine. We've had bountiful harvest for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much become the village's official good luck charm.
They're just coincidences.
Aw, don't say that. When you helped the others with the rat infestation, we were all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Also, praise be to the souls for blessing the Peach Blossom Village and ensuring that we are all fed and clothed.
If there's nothing else I need to do, I'm going back to dry the fish.
Stay for a bit. You should take the chance to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me. Catch you later.
Alright, let's go mingle with people.
With sunrise's grace comes sunset's song. Every day a cherished sky.
Schwanschwan's been buzzing with energy as of late. I know, right? Remember how glum he used to look when his parents left? But that guy who hangs around with, he's a bit of an oddball.
Oh yeah, really. Crazy how they say that and don't seem to notice that he's standing right there. But then again, he probably just doesn't care.
In the old days, when our ancestors lived in the harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold and the onslaught of savage predators. Unable to bear watching us humans suffer, the 10 merciful souls descended from the heavens. At first, some were ignorant and raised their swords towards the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath, and their bones were ground to dust. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens. A paradise where everyone could prosper. The all-knowing and all-powerful souls bestowed their wisdom upon us, teaching us about the truth of all things. When the peaches ripen for harvest, the souls will select several of us for a great privilege. Those fortunate enough to be chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. So be good, children. Listen, follow, and believe, and you may also be chosen one day.
If you know, you know.
Divine souls above, I humbly ask that you heed my request.
Hey, man.
What the hell you looking at? Beat it. I don't want any part in this dumb festival.
Now, in my opinion, the top choices are usually more direct and honest, and usually kinder. The bottom ones are more indirect, cold, sometimes even just rude. When I first played this, I didn't say anything. So I'm gonna press this one and see what it says.
You don't look much wiser yourself.
What? And just who do you think you are, you pint-sized punk?
That's what I expected.
Ah, curse this damn ceremony. One day I'll show everyone it's really... Never mind, you wouldn't get it. All this nonsense is making my wine go sour.
Why did he just casually become Joker? That's me. Now this only notes notable characters. Since, as you can see, there's only 16 slots. Everything else, lore-wise, enemy-wise, stuff like that, requires you to pay the fuck attention. Now, it's only been about a week since I beat this game, so I remember a fair amount. But yeah,
Last year, my daughter was one of the lucky
I
few
also
to be
didn't
chosen.
play this game like non-stop, so I remember you might be hazy on a couple
What a
things.
blessing. I wonder
We'll see.
what it's like to live with the gods. I bet it's amazing. Pity no one ever comes back to tell us about it.
Wonder why that is.
You're back! Did you see anything interesting? I cleaned up that crimson hibiscus you got me earlier. I'm gonna sew that onto my clothes later. It's not a rule, but those who are chosen usually wear a flower. It makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there.
Is this something to be happy about?
Of course! I'll be seeing my mom and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice that I've grown taller.
Let's head inside, I'm hungry.
Yi, I'll be leaving in a few days. Will you make sure to eat properly when you're on your own? Remember, the rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries out.
Stop worrying.
Well, don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know. It's sad to think I won't have anyone to bicker with anymore.
Aren't you scared?
I'm going somewhere I've never been before. Of course I'm a bit scared.
If you're scared, then don't go.
I have to. Being chosen by the souls is a blessing. Besides, I've always had this feeling that one day I'd have to part ways with you, Yi.
Nothing is predetermined. You make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition.
I both partially agree with this and partially disagree. You make your own destiny, don't get caught up in superstition. That I can agree with. Nothing is predetermined. That part, at least in modern times, I disagree with. I'm sorry, but like, you're not avoiding just like. There are a couple things that are always guaranteed, at least in our modern society, and that is death and taxes. You're never getting away from those. Everything else, though, depends on a lot of things, but largely depends on your own choices. Now, there's a lot of nuance in that, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
You might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Facts.
I ran to the Forbidden Cave for the first time when Mom and Dad left. That's where I met you. Who would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of that stone?
If you say so.
But since I'm leaving soon, can you grant me one request before the ceremony?
What is it?
That story you were telling me about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Did he make it home? He didn't die, did he?
Well,
Okay.
Where did we leave off? We journeyed over the mountains and rivers.
so a funny thing, I did not expect technology in this game. For whatever reason,
Lord Yi, greetings from your humble servant.
I expected there to be a more mystical aspect, and I suppose there is. It's a mix of sci-fi, as you can probably tell from this, and old Eastern folklore. I mean, the game was made by a studio based in Taiwan. But, yeah. Now, I'm not familiar with Eastern folklore at all. Probably could look into it in the future, but at least for now, don't know about it. So, when I saw this, I was like, huh. I was surprised. Because I didn't think this was going to be sci-fi at all. But that's what I get for not reading the fucking Steam store page, you know?
I was afraid you would lose track of time, so I called to remind you. If you skip out on tonight, you will have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. I know.
Now, what I'm wondering is, why is the animation I have him pressing the corner of his eye? Wouldn't it be closer to his temple or something? I don't know, man. Fictional alien species biology was weird.
How's the security at the 8-man facility?
8-man. Is that what they call
The
humans?
system indicates that they are currently on low alert status. There are only a handful of guards on patrol. Please excuse my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. By the way, do you have your Mystic Nymph on? I have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it are in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. That is a pity. If it had enough power, you could make use of the Mystic Nymph's scout mode for reconnaissance. Your body has just made a full recovery after all, so it might be best not to throw caution to the wind. It wouldn't be too hard to just leave a trail of bloodshed.
It really wouldn't.
Certainly. Your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord V. Proceed as you wish, and may fortune favor you.
Hey, man. What's up?
Hey, freak!
Well, fuck you too then. Goddamn.
Finally showing your true colors, huh? I could see everything you were doing.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss? Is that how it goes?
You're just seeing things. You think you can fool me with that stupid hat? You take me for one of those morons over there? When a man talks to himself, is he not talking to those who are watching? Watching? Think I haven't noticed? I've seen those bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night. Whenever I cover them up with a cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. I knew the truth from the very beginning. Those statues are possessed by demons.
Demons. Alright, bro. Of all the things you could have thought of, I mean, I guess they're like, you know, tribesmen, so they wouldn't really know what the fuck technology is.
Demons don't exist. They're merely the delusions of fools.
Demons are afoot, and that's that. They're the kind that eats people too.
Like talking to your estranged uncle at fucking Thanksgiving. Thank God I do not have personal experience in that. Oh my god, the horror stories that I've read.
This place isn't a paradise, there are no gods, and I sure as hell do not know who came up with all that mumbo jumbo anyway.
I mean, for a skeptic, imagine saying there are no gods and this isn't a paradise, but you immediately jump to demons and hell? Are you sure?
Admit it, you probably know a thing or two about all this. Fine. Keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. Don't bother me again.
You'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, I remember you can't go that way. Let's get it. Let's go to this ceremony.
Wow, firecrackers!
Also wild how they have firecrackers despite being tribesmen.
An active imagination. All that loneliness and letting go of big poop.
Then again, East Asia shit, you know?
Those that are chosen can go live with the gods. Peach trees have blossomed beautifully this year. Thank the gods for blessing our peach blossom village.
The shaman of Peach Blossom Village hereby recedes your decree. In accordance with the Soul's orders, we humbly pay respect to the Flying Throne.
So we can see what happens here because Yi knows what's happening, but they don't. Our first example of a comic cutscene.
Thank you for taking care of me these past few years, E.
These are really well done too, by the way.
Time for me to go.
And he just couldn't let it happen.
Oh gods, spare us from your wrath.
What's happening? E?
The E you know is a lie.
A lie? But you're the only family I have left. Wait! I don't understand. What was that? Why are you... Wait, where are you going? E!
And here we are, at the start of the game. Just like Hollow Knight, as soon as we get into the pit, we go down into a hole, and the game begins. Health bar and everything. So, left bumper to parry, right bumper to attach and detonate. Attach, hold to detonate. Don't do drugs, kids. But we're gonna be doing a lot of it in this game. Good thing it's fictional, and also these drugs are not real. I did not do a tutorial for this, but right trigger is to dash. Didn't really use it because you don't really need it in this tutorial. There we go. Root nodes. Benches in Hollow Knight, bonfires in Dark Souls, sites of grace for Elden Ring. You know what this is. Oh, even those spirit fountains in Orient and the Blind Forest and the Will of the Wisps. Save spots. Now, if you rest, just like how it would in a bonfire, instead of, you can actively sit here, and if you don't rest, it does not reset the enemies, just like how I just showed you. But if you do rest, you get your things back, but all the enemies respawn. Now here's the dash tutorial.
Bloody Crimson Hibiscus. A crimson hibiscus soaked with a villager's blood. Ape men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area, where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of.
So, if anybody has ever played Stellaris, right? This is like if you treat an enemy species, or a species from another empire, let's say, as livestock. This is like the in-game representation of literally farming them, which is entirely fucked up, but I mean, which is why I don't do it, me personally. But, you know. Yep, you can parry projectiles. Go into this screen, different abilities, skills. Now, what we're probably gonna go for first is bullet deflect, because let me tell you, bro, that shit is helpful. And probably also gonna get breathing exercise after, and then after that we'll go for Shadow Strike. Because internal damage. I can show you in just a second. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything first. Open up the map. Yeah, no, I didn't. I have to turn on that elevator first. Shoot. Come on. Trying to showcase something. Oh no. Do it too early. Nope. There we go. So that red part of my health bar. That red part of my health bar that popped up for a minute there, that's internal damage. And it can regen. But only after a short delay. Now, and that's why we're going for this ability first, because that ability, being able to regen internal damage after getting a good parry, is incredibly helpful for literally everything. And that's not a joke. And yeah, even if you attack at the same time, it doesn't count as a parry. You have to hit the parry button. Oh, okay, I might actually die. I forgot what they're the next route. Damn, I forgot how weak you are at the start of the game. And yes, if you take too much internal damage without regenning, you can just die. He's having a bad time. But what we can do now that we have this elevator, head back up and rest. Bye-bye. Actually, we'll get some more XP, fuck it. Come here. Ow. Look at that. Doesn't that look like our character?
Ape-Man surveillance footage. Guide to raising ape-men.
Ape-men are capable of abstract thinking even prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that reject group living often exhibit violent behavior. Caution is advised when dealing with.
The ape-men originate from the Pale Blue Planet, which was first discovered in a deep space observation report from the Hautian Sphere. They are one of the extremely few highly intelligent life forms in the celestial sphere.
Warning, unusual activity detected in the livestock area. Perimeter breach by unusual activity detected in the livestock.
Shenog came in here.
We are in trouble, my lord. Your destruction of the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make matters worse, the 9 souls can now be awakened even earlier. Doesn't matter. My actions were bound to draw attention sooner or later. I have prepared for the worst. Supposing that is true, why then did you intervene so early? That wasn't part of the plan. Was it for that ape-man child? Don't question my judgment. Just do your job. Of course, please forgive my apprehension. It is just that all of our calculations have been thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as swiftly as possible. Exercise caution above all else.
Don't worry, bro. I got it. I didn't gain any skill points, right? No, not yet. I think I'm getting close to one though. Yeah, we're getting there. There we go. So, this game is definitely harder than it looks. Trust me. It's only because I have some experience in this game that I've actually managed to do decently well so far. But trust me when I say, it's kind of difficult. Especially when you start fighting bosses. I was not prepared for that. And I fucked up my parry twice. Okay. I forgot I don't have that ability. There we go. Yeah, also, as you can tell, in this game there are levels, so if I kill some extra enemies, it's purely just to get XP points. I did not realize you could do this with the right stick. I'm kind of stupid. Because this whole time, I've been relying on an ability we're gonna get in a couple minutes. You can do that with the stick, by the way, but I would not recommend it. Also, the reason why we're playing on a controller is because this game recommends playing on a controller. You could play on mouse and keyboard. I haven't tried it. I played Hollow Knight on mouse and keyboard, that's for sure. But that's only because I didn't know you could play it on controller / console until I found out that the game was on console. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, let's get that ability. Bullet deflect. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't use that yet. We have to go around. Come on. I should have rested, I'm not gonna lie. But we keep pressing on, because I'm not a bitch. First, though, we're gonna jump this range guy. Nice. The range guys are usually a priority for me. So we can't go over there yet. But these, very useful. It's too bad they do not show up very often. But when they do, it's very helpful. And here we are, our first boss. There we go.
Stasis Jade. Attaching a talisman will temporarily immobilize that enemy. Time immobilized will vary depending on the enemy.
This is so helpful in the early game, and that is not a joke. It is so incredibly helpful in the early game, holy shit. But we can't attach any right now. We can't use that yet. In a moment, we'll be able to. But, oh yeah, I can't go that way first. We gotta take the elevator. New Kunlun Central Hall. Alright, check the map.
Council digital signage. Tiandao Council recruitment slogan.
Your first step into the Eternal.
As the Tianhuo catastrophe spread, the formerly secretive organization known as the Tiandao Council emerged into the open. They recruited technical personnel for the Eternal Cauldron project with motivational slogans and invited the general public to ascend with New Kunlun, a new path to survival. This brought a glimmer of hope to Penglai, which had already plunged into doomsday panic.
Yep. That is a very interesting looking tree. I don't know why I never noticed the growths coming out of it. What the fuck is that?
sense that you have made it safely to the council district. My worries were indeed unwarranted. Song seems to be flourishing more than ever. Quite spectacular, isn't it? The caretaker of all Solarians has never stopped growing since your departure.
And now we have a name to our species. Solarian. Interesting, right? 9 souls, Solarian.
What impact will this have? Okay. Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. That being said, this only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. The roots are very accustomed to their current environment. None of that matters anymore. So long as it doesn't get in the way.
Crazy thing to say about the thing that kind of revived you, right? In the intro cutscene, he popped out of a rock that had a bunch of these things in it, right? So what do you mean, so long as it doesn't get in the way? It's literally just like science-y magic plants. Bruh.
I need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle so that we can rebuild order and punish those criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires the possession of all the soul seals. You will need to snatch them from the other 9 souls, who certainly will not give them up without a fight. If they've got a problem with that, then I'll just shut them up for good.
Ballsy.
As you are probably aware, my calculations predict that will be a treacherous road to go down. But regardless, time is of the essence. Please make your way to our predetermined safe zone.
Alright, let's keep her moving. Can't go to the left, so may as well go to the right. Hello.
New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Inscriptions in front of the statue. The Tiandao Legacy. New Kunlun Launch Memorial. Constructed Year 1 Foundation Era. The Tiandao Council undertook the legacy of the legendary Fangxi Leer and initiated the Eternal Cauldron project upon Kunlun Island, the place where he began his journey. New Kunlun would bid farewell to Peng Lai and lead Solarians towards a new era.
And hey, that kind of looks like what Yi is wearing right now. You know, it's really funny. These are details that I never picked up on when I played earlier. But, yeah. This is Advanced Darkness. Okay, you can't touch him yet. There's an elevator. Kind of like walking into, you know, like a hotel in the middle of the night, and like the only lights that are on are kind of like hallway lights. Maybe if you're outside the building, just a couple like lamps, exterior lights, but you know, there's not that many. It's only just enough to light up the area. Can't go down there. Gotta go up and around. Obtained a fully charged Mystic Nymph. Press left trigger to activate Scout Mode. The Azure Flyer / Mystic Nymph can perform reconnaissance and hack into remote terminals to unlock new paths. It is the ideal choice for exploring unknown environments. It was once limited to its projection function due to a lack of power, but has now returned to full functionality. Yep, and now we have this thing. It is incredibly useful. I don't know why this has a dodge function. Oh, there you go. And it does have a range. Gets too far away from you, it'll disconnect. So yeah. Anyway, let's turn this motherfucker on. Hello, Rudy.
Welcome back, Lord V. I have been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? Ah, yes, that was the only thing I could do at the time. The members of the council were deeply suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident.
Could explain why he got killed at the start of the game.
I was also supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately, I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down. That was all that happened to me.
I didn't think they'd also go after you.
Well, here's the thing, right? You're gonna have an AI built by the dude who, you know, you guys deem is your enemy now. Like, do you really want to keep it operational? Like, let's be serious now, Yi. Like, because what happens if that AI is like, you killed my master, and it just goes all fucking Terminator on you? Like, come on. Let's be serious.
This servant has suffered only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure.
Well, I mean, yeah. He literally got killed. You just got throttled and, like, turned off for a little bit. So, like, definitely not comparable.
What's important is that you're alive.
Well, now he is.
No. What's important is what I'm about to do. Time is not on our side. We need to act fast.
Well, time is always dubious in video games, you know? Depends on how long resting counts for.
As you wish, but first, I need to make the safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall. Establishing pathing interference in 3, 2... Done. The alarm system of the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off and its coordinates have been obfuscated. As long as the interference signal persists, your pursuers will not be able to find this place. From now on, you can use the pavilion's facilities as you please. If you are tired, you can rest here safely and enjoy the virtual scenery. Proper rest is also an essential part of the plan, after all.
Virtual scenery.
No need. I don't have that kind of spare time.
Well, I do, okay? And, you know, if you get your ass beat, I need to be able to fucking rest, okay? So...
Understood. Next, we need to deal with the Jade system in your body. It seems to be in a critical state. The repair process will involve severe pain. Please bear with it.
Jade system. That green circle in his chest. Which, by the way... Goddamn, a cyborg, basically? Like, that's crazy. Then again, sci-fi, you know.
Repair completed. You remained very calm as always during the repair. You may now modify your Jade system at any root node.
Sick.
Anything else to report? As I mentioned earlier, in order to gain control of New Kunlun, you must possess the seals that belong to each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out, each responsible for monitoring and maintaining operations in their respective zones of New Kunlun. Can you pinpoint their locations? Please forgive my incompetence. I am afraid I do not have the permission to access that data. The only thing we can be certain of is that due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other.
So, putting the pieces together, they're sleeping. A lot of sci-fi stuff, virtual scenery, and given how, Fusang? No, those roots, how the sky looked there. Could be in space?
You must therefore reduce any risk by invading each of their zones in the shortest time possible. I know. There is little I can do for you once you leave this facility, but I will do everything I can to assist you remotely. Be careful, and may fortune be in your favor.
The Jade system has been repaired and can be configured at any root node. This system was developed by the ancient Fengshi Guild to assist in combat. Inserting different Jades unlocks extraordinary abilities for the user. It should be noted that an extensive Jade system requires a great deal of computing power. Yep. Deal with that in a second. Abacus, Ruyi. Yi's dedicated personal assistant and artificial intelligence system. Yep. Also, I forgot to mention, of course he would be super calm while going through repairs. Dude has literally died before. I imagine dying feels a lot fucking worse than having hot lasers pressed into you, you know? Torture hurts. Ain't nothing gonna hurt more than fucking dying and feeling every last bit of it.
My lord, It's been several centuries since you last departed.
Several centuries is crazy.
A regular life form would have had to endure countless winters and span multiple generations.
Probably has something to do with the fact that he fucking died and came back to life.
I've been wanting to ask you this ever since I came back. Where is your sentiment setting at right now?
Okay.
My sentiment setting is currently locked at 90%.
Who was it that adjusted your original settings?
Of course, she doesn't fucking like that his sentiment levels are so high. Dude's logic brained out of his mind. Swear to God. Worse than fucking, you know, debate bros. Facts don't care about your feelings, bitch. Feelings determine so much about how people think, okay? Do not fucking give me that shit. Logic is colored by emotion, always. You literally cannot separate them.
I have been ordered to not divulge that information, but your incident seems to have affected them greatly. They came over often to chat with me after you were gone. They even activated my built-in therapist module.
He knows exactly what he's talking about. Anyway, before we rest at the root node, and yes, we will get this later.
Ah, I found you.
I forgot that this was a cutscene.
E! Whew! Finally caught up with you.
Also, this kid is cracked. How the fuck did you get down here and get past the guards? Like, I just thought about that. How did he just, like, casually sneak past them? Because he doesn't have any weapons.
Shun?
Yeah, see, like, when I first saw this, I was just as surprised as this dude is. How the fuck did you get here?
There's no way I would miss out on a hero's quest.
Stop fooling around. How did you get here?
Same wavelength.
Anong brought me here. He found a hole underneath the altar and wanted to check it out. I asked him to bring me along.
And that hole is because Yi didn't send the elevator back up.
Anon? You mean that paranoid Shinon?
Yep. The question is, where the fuck is he?
Yeah! On our way, we ran into a bunch of monsters in heavy armor. They were all swinging their swords around, and it was terrifying. There was this huge glowing golden beetle, too. Anong accidentally touched it, and he immediately jumped in pain.
Yeah, those fucking, red beetles. Yeah, you don't want them touching you.
I also saw those terrible machines.
You shouldn't be here.
And he just skips over it.
Like you can talk. You ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home?
Where's Shinon? You need to go straight back to the village with him.
Bro, you're dodging more questions than a fucking politician, Jesus Christ.
No! I don't want to go back! You were the one who said I can make my own destiny! All I wanted to stay with you!
Boom, using your own words against you, shit on.
I'll do anything. I'll even do all the cooking and the cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here for now as long as you promise not to step outside. We'll discuss this again after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry. You just stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway.
Yep, we're gonna be coming back here a lot. For dialogue, yes, but for other things too.
Okay. Well, be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you.
This will be important later.
I've never seen such smooth stones in my life. How are they made?
Machines.
And these lights, they glow without fire. It's incredible.
Electricity. I feel like this is a pretty realistic, well, sort of realistic. I mean, I imagine that there would be a lot more superstition, you know, coming from tribes, excuse me. You know, so I'm not surprised at, let's say a more Shinnok response would be like, it's fucking demons, bro. It's fucking demons and magic and shit. Oh my god. Don't trust any of it. Like, I would not be surprised at that at all. And, like, start fucking tweaking out and started calling people witches and shit. But, like, this kid's pretty reasonable, you know? So, like, this is also, like, a reasonable response, I would say.
It's going to take some time for you to understand our Solarian world.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Solarian? Is that what you call yourselves?
Yup.
So there is a world outside the village. You never told me about any of this. That's so sneaky of you, E. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me everything, right? You'll just get more confused the more you know.
Yeah, but that's why, you know, baby steps, baby steps.
No, I won't. You know I'm not that dumb. I'll teach you nice and slowly when I get the chance.
Bet. See? There you go. Reasonable. This is how you're supposed to teach any kid, period, okay? You start with the basics, and then you know, get more advanced as time goes on. That's how you learn fucking anything, basically.
Yay! Pinky promise? Pinky promise? It means you can't lie.
Means you can't lie. Well, I mean, he's already shown that he does a ton of that, so, you know. Anyway, 3D printer. These components are basically like, collectibles that you can sell for money. I was trying to think of a Hollow Knight equivalent, but my brain just, like, completely lost it. It's been so long since I played through Hollow Knight. But yeah, anyway. For the most part, I'm not really going to be using these, because That talisman attack one is so goated. I'm not kidding. It is so fucking goated. Anyway, check out the rest of the building. Got a place here. Got a place here. Got a nice balcony with a grapple hook. Got a trash can here. And we got the broken robot, which we can actually do something about right now.
Robot assistant, give me data on this region.
I just noticed that there's a little drawing on his on the robot's chest. What the fuck is that?
Loading.
Is it broken? It's been drawn on too. That's suspicious.
Yeah, I never figured that out.
Is this thing? No. Are you supposed to be here?
It's a good question.
Identify yourself, or I will disassemble you.
Easy. I, Shanghai 9000. Not suspicious. Shanghai 9000. Won't hurt you.
I wonder if that's supposed to be.
Help. Service. Help. Guide. Solarium. Shanghai 9000. Cooperate. Give me map data. Give you benefit.
Benefits? Like what?
Shanghai 9000. Collect each zone. Map data chip. Shanghai 9000. Analyze. Map. Show you. Help. Hack. Read. Resources. Information. You win. I win. We win.
You can analyze map data chips from each zone and locate any resources.
Why do you look so done with him? That's a good deal.
Is that correct?
Correct. Shanghai 9000. One for each zone. 1. Shanghai 9000. 1. Map data chip. Thank you. Cooperation.
You're certainly quick to thank me. You're acting way too weirdly. I've never seen a robot assistant proactively make a request of someone. But if you can really provide data on those resources, I'll consider working with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good deeds. Good rewards.
Shanghai 9000. A broken assistive robot. Unlike the other robots, it seems to be performing some other tasks.
Yeah, it seems to be doing some. I'll talk to it. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything. Okay, and now for the last thing I'm gonna do with this recording. Now, one thing I think is super cool that games like this do sometimes, I know in Ori and the Blind Forest they did this quite a bit, was the usage of 2D and 3D assets. Because the effect you get is so dope. Hey, isn't that the guy in the statue?
温情。
Ah, it's you. We meet again, fellow disciple.
Again?
I don't know you.
I feel like you should. But then again, he could be like me, where, like, you know, he just kind of walks past everything and doesn't realize what he's looking at until later.
You look familiar, though. Weird? Impossible.
There you go.
Our fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Where am I? A limitless realm.
That explains nothing.
Where the forces of heaven and earth intersect with space-time and consciousness.
That's sort of specific. I don't understand a single thing you're saying. I would say it's indirect, it's dishonest. Because he does understand the terms, but he doesn't want to believe it. This is more honest, because this is what he really believes about this situation.
You're not real. This is a mere illusion. What can be deemed real among the myriad? What can be deemed false?
He did not like that response. He's like, bruh, what the fuck are you on about? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you create this space? Yours truly does not possess that ability. I have studied Fusang for eons.
Fusang, the roots.
Yet, when faced with its multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Do you also not know how to leave? That's hardly difficult. Realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts.
I don't know what that means, to be honest. Like, realize where, like, your body is, and then just, like, focus on going back there?
However, I do ask for a moment of your time. You lent me a hand many years ago, so I must not bring an end to our cycle of Tao. I said that I don't know you. This horn allows its user to resonate with Fusang, enabling travel between the central and outer nodes. This thing will take me back to the Four Seasons Pavilion? I never thought the nodes had this sort of function. If it actually works, this will save me a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely does. It saves so much time. It sucks that each zone only has one node, though. But I mean, it is what it is.
This horn is of no use to ordinary people. You, however, are different. Please accept it.
Well, yeah, because so far, Yi's the only motherfucker to ever have died and come back to life. At least so far. Let's move between Allows the holder to move between the Four Seasons Pavilion and any registered root node. When Yi was brought to the Limitless Realm, a mysterious sage presented this as a gift to him. When blown, it resonates with the primordial roots Fusang.
All paths eventually converge. We shall meet again.
And there we go. Hey man. Alright. We got somewhat fast travel. I think that's gonna be it for this though. I do record at a lower volume so that people at max volume don't blow their ears out. So if you have to turn up your volume, this is your reminder to turn your volume back down if you're gonna watch other videos. Stay safe, have a good day, night, wherever you're at. You know what it is. Peace.